Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to the grind that is Final Fantasy VII at this particular point. We are currently side questing. We are trying to get Aeris' ultimate limit break for the win. We have it. We just need her level 3s. So we are trying to get her some kills. And to do so, we are... Pardon me. Excuse me. We are in the Mithril Cave. We already got the Mithril out of it, which is how we got Aeris' ultimate limit break. Great gospel, but now we're just trying to get her some kills. So we're getting her some kills. We're running around the back of Mithril Cave using Materia magic on the things. Every fight in this room has either 4 or 5 monsters in it, which is the game max. And having her use Materia magic and get all the kills from them. So I was debating looking up how many kills she needs, but then I thought, I don't know how many kills she has, so I don't know that there's a point to that. So I didn't do it. I didn't, and it also kind of felt like cheating, maybe a little bit. The whole idea of this walkthrough is that I'm playing it from memory, trying to do all the things. So that being said, I do realize that I have royally already screwed this up. I've already missed so many things. I have already screwed up so many of the things. But I still want to do it as much from memory as possible, which I think I can. So even though I have screwed up a number of things, it's not going to be a perfect playthrough from memory, but it should still be pretty good. I want to see, either way, I want to see how good I can make it. I guess that's the point. So that's the plan, that's the goal. Sorry about the mouse pointer. Whoops. So, whatever. I don't want to look up anything. I don't want to... it feels like cheating, and I don't want to cheat. So, yeah. So I didn't look it up. Anyway, what I did look up, because I know I don't know it, was when you get Aeris' ultimate limit break, you turn the mithril in to the weapon maker guy outside Gold Saucer, and he says you can pick anything. You can pick either the big box or the little box, and the little box is great gospel, Aeris' ultimate limit break, but I have no idea what the big box is. I don't know that I've ever known. All I know is that the little box is great gospel, so that's a missable ultimate unique item. Why would you pick the other box? It doesn't matter what the other box is. Well, I looked it up. Turns out it's a gold armlet. The thing that you can buy in Rocket Town. The thing that we stole from the dragons. Yeah, so totally didn't need that. So don't bother. It's not anything that's even worth debating getting. Like, it's not a choice. It's just not even a decision. You just get great gospel and you move on. So that's interesting to know. Other than that, the other thing that, so you coming up in a very short period of time is the point in time where you can't get the umbrella anymore. And the umbrella is arguably Aeris' ultimate weapon break. Is arguably Aeris' ultimate weapon. But you get... The Princess Guard is her ultimate weapon, but the umbrella has a better attack and a better, like, 1 stat. So some people say it's her ultimate weapon, but it's kind of not. Either way, it's argue. Either way, point is, the way you get it is you do speed square at, you do the roller coaster ride at Gold Saucer, and you have to get over 5,000 points. And if you get over 5,000 points, you get the umbrella, but only for a first chunk of the game, and then it changes to another weapon, and or it changes to another prize, and you can't get it. So we have to go to the Gold Saucer is the next place we go plot-wise. And I'm wondering if I should try and get the umbrella. I'm wondering if that's something that I should try and go for in this playthrough. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to do it. But the name of the series is Let's Power Game Final Fantasy VII. So I kind of want to do it, but it's going to take me forever to try and do it. So I think, as much as I've said I don't want to play this game off camera, I think I might do some practice runs off camera and then start recording and see if I can't get it. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get it, but I think I'm going to try. That might be an entire episode in and of itself, and you guys might just have to watch me bumble shit my way playing over and 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 over again Speed Square. That might be a thing. That might happen. I think I might just dedicate an entire episode to it. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. One 30-minute episode to me just trying to do it. And if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Maybe that's a good idea. That sounds, the more I think about it, that sounds more like a reasonable idea. Hey, there it is. Planet Protector. Took us 6 minutes. Sweet. So, limit, you set 3. Yes. We did that. There's a couple of other things that we need to do right quick. Also, you can go do, like, you can go do Fort Condor again, but screw that noise. But you know what we will do? We're going to go save. Or, I mean, heal. Wrong buttons. We're going to go heal. Stay at the free inn. We got to go back to Rocket Town because I missed the thing. That guy that I pointed out that, hey, that's where you get Sid's ultimate weapon. If you talk to him a couple times. If you talk to him a couple times now, he gives you a weapon for Cloud. It's not a really good weapon. I think it lacks Materia slots. It's like one of those no Materia slots, high damage weapons. There's a couple of those in the game. And I think that's one of them. It starts with a Y. It's like a Japanese name. But if you talk to him now, he gives you the whatever that weapon is. And if you talk to him at the end, or if you talk to him on disc 3, go up in the thing. And if you talk to him on disc 3, he gives you Sid's ultimate limit break. He gives you the high wind, I think. Or he gives you Sid's ultimate weapon. One of the two. I'm a little furry on it. Fuzzy on it. Furry. I'm a little fuzzy on it right now, but it's one of the two. It's one of the two. I don't remember. But either way, we got to go back to Rocket Town to get that. We also have to go back to Rocket Town and buy the other materia that we couldn't buy. The exit materia. We got to do that too. So we're going to go back and grab those two real quick. Because I know if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. Yeah. And I think we might head to Gold Saucer and do the plot. Because I want to do that before we go do the Wu Tai stuff. I think that would be a good idea. I'm trying to think. You can't do the end of the Wu Tai. You can't do the pagoda. But I don't know. Maybe we will do Wu Tai later. Wu Tai is a bit hard, so maybe we'll save it for later. Well, we're definitely going to go do the Gold Saucer stuff. And that will then, the next thing we have to do is the Temple of the Ancients. And then I think that's a good idea. Wait, this way? Yeah. And then that'll be a good place to finish up doing the side questing stuff. And that'll give us a chance to use Aeris' limit break a couple of times. Get that buffed up. I want to go this way because I gotta go through the continent, through that river. If y'all remember how we got here, we gotta go to that. This is also coming up to, so there's a big change coming up after you do the Temple of the Ancients. the game changes significantly. And you miss a lot of stuff. If you haven't gotten it, that's a lot of point where a lot of missable stuff happens. Or a lot of missable stuff becomes missable. So we want to make sure we get all of those things before we do the Temple of the Ancients. Where are you, Rocket Town? There you are. Let me out. Alright. So, we're back here. What? No, go away. Ah, that's my butt. There you go. The Yoshi Yuki. That's it. Is a weapon for him. Powerful with with 2 limit slots. The rune edge is double with 4. Ah, it's a lot of attack. Oh, whatever. I don't know. Exit is the one I missed? Yeah. So, we also need to save up some money to get into the gold saucer. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Let's see. I need to get some cash, and I need to use Aeris' limit break. So let's go outside the gold saucer. Actually, you know what? No. Let's go do something. We are, because I'm a derp. Let's go do this Mt Nibel shit again. Well, no, because then I'm not going to have the tiny Bronco when I get back. If I go do that, then I'm going to have to come back. I'm going to have to do the whole thing forwards and then backwards. I don't have to do all the side shit, though. I can just run right there and then run back. The only thing I'm missing is that weapon. That box. I think it's a weapon for Tifa. I mean, it would give me an opportunity to grind some money, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure Aeris is furied, and we're gonna go do this. This is gonna take some time. We're gonna earn some money. Because we gotta earn $3,000 to get into the gold saucer, and I don't have $3,000. Oh, ugly. Well, you suck. These guys are nasty. Oh, ugly. They're also very not pretty. Crunch. The next enemy skill materia, mute mask. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, balls. I'm in the wrong spot. No, I'm not. I'm in the right spot. Oh, this is the exit. This is not going to do me any good. Balls. Where are you, Tiny Bronco? There you are. I've got to... Oh, I also want to buy another HP plug. God, we need some money. Oh, we're flat broke, people. We need some cash. I want you to attack Aeris. Well, we should give her the... Well... Alright, since we are trying to do Aeris' limit breaks real quick, trying to power game those out, bust those puppies out, we will cheat. So your limit break bar is dependent upon how much damage you take, right? So if you put her in the front, her in the back, I mean everybody else in the back, restore all. What don't you need? I guess you don't need enemy skill. You also don't really need throw. And we can give you the cover materia, and you will take all the attacks. and take a full beating. Okay, so there's the entrance, there's the exit. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. For shit's sake. So, what an HP plus materia is $8,000. To get into the gold saucer is $3,000 or $30,000 for a season pass. I don't want to grind $30,000. I really don't. We're eventually going to have to, but I really don't want to do it now. Well, so we need, what, $8,000 plus $3,000 is $11,000. Oh, I should give everybody else the long-range material so we're not sucking down some cheap damage from the back row. Long-range materia is a wonderful materia to have. It takes forever to master. But God, having a bunch of them is so convenient. You just put everybody in the back row and everybody's long range. And you don't have to worry about those stupid flying bosses. It really stops becoming a problem at the end of the game. But there's a couple points in the game where it's just really, really convenient to have. This is obviously not one of those points. Oop, there's one. Planet Protector. And everybody is invincible. Yeah. Suck it. I'm invincible. I'm invincible, bitches. Yeah. Wow, Aeris does more with her attack than Cloud does. Planet Protector lasts a really long amount of time too, so that's super convenient. Comes in really helpful if you can get it before the first. So we got $3,000. If you can get it before the first time you have to do this, and you have to fight the dragons and the Materia Keeper. Yeah, super helpful. Makes those bosses a lot easier. It also makes the bosses in the Temple of the Ancients a lot easier, too. Because those bad guys, those bosses suck. Great Gospel, though, I don't... See, that's the thing, is Great Gospel is technically her ultimate one, but I'm actually more of a bigger fan of Planet Protector, because it just straight up makes you invincible for a rather decent amount of time. Great Gospel does a whole bunch of really useful stuff, but it doesn't make you invincible. Like, there's just something about I'm invincible. And Planet Protector is pretty much the only thing in the game that just straight up makes you invincible. So, I'm a big fan of Planet Protector. I love it. I want some more of it. I wish... I can't think of any other thing that in the game that makes you just invincible. Planet Protector is pretty much the only thing. It's so just powerful. It's so OP, guys. It's just so OP. To use a super gaming term. It's, as some would say, broken. I don't think it's broken. I think it's very handy, personally. Earth. Level up. I love it. 4,500 bucks. Materia, Cloud, HP plus, Lightning. What do I not need? Time, Gravity. We'll take off Time. What I need is long range. Barrett is not long range with the particular weapon that he has. But I don't particularly feel like... So the only one we have to go through is 2. But I have to go backwards anyway to get back to the tiny Bronco. So before I screw myself over, I'm going to go lower this bridge. I'm sorry, the ladder. Great. My entire team is completely stopped. Jesus. This sucks. These guys are a pain in the ass. Any bad guy that does status effects, I just hate. I would rather you just punch me in the face and I have to eat it than you doing stupid status effects where I have to freaking use accessories or weird curing items. It's just annoying. I don't know. I'm very plain. I like punching things in the face for more damage than they punch me in the face for. I'm a pretty classic guy. I want a bigger gun, and I want my gun to be bigger than yours. I know that's childish and boyish and cheap, but it's true. It's how I like it. $5,500. Oh, go down. There we go. Boop. All right, lower you. So you know this is the Mako reactor. There's nothing in there, but FYI. Boo doo 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 doo. Da 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 da. What did I say we need? We need $11,000. We're at what, 5 and change? 5 and some. All right. Just hopefully we'll be able to get this item and then run backwards. That might be enough. We didn't come here with much anyway. Boop. Cure 2. Yes. Yes. Come on, Aeris. Go. Come on, Aeris. Oh, my lord. Go. There we go. Because I want to use your planet protector before the end of this fight. There we go. Now we're good. All right. It's using it twice. Should have to use it 5, 6 more times. We'll be good. Too bad, sucker. It's just nice when you know that your entire party is completely invincible. You just sit there and hold down the button and wait for the win. Waiting for the win. Yep, that's it. I love that term. I don't know where it came from. I think I just made it up. But you just sit there and you hold down the yes button and wait to win. All the winnings. See, it's a good chunk of time. Planet Protector just ran out before the end of the fight. I mean, it's not a super long amount of time, but it's a decent chunk of time. Boop. Power Soul. That is a item or field type. Power Soul is a weapon for Tifa. See, Power Soul. Powers up when near death. Alright, I gotta get off this rock. Boop, boop. We'll go back up and get this guy. That thing. Ow! I just ripped my headphones off my ears. Always when I run into dragons left and right. These guys getting turns is sucky. Crunch. Doesn't kill him though. Hopefully that'll kill him. Boom. Die. Almost. That's 3. Well, we haven't used it yet, but it will be 3 when it finally goes off. Not this fight, but hopefully next one. Ifrit up a level. That's helpful. And $9,000. Only those $1,000 to go. I think it's follow-up 4. Yep. Boop. All right, now we got to go back to the beginning and GTF out of here. I don't know if you know this, but GTF stands for get the fuck. Which is a motto of mine. It's not true at all, but it should be. That should be like a shirt, just GTF. Because you can use it for, I feel as though it has many applications. You could just use the general get the fuck. Like if you're on the first date, or if you're like hitting it up on Tinder, they're like, hey, what are you in for? You're just like GTF. And they're like, what does that mean? I'm just here to get this shit. I'm just here to get the fuck. And then you can GTFO. You know, you can add to it. Get the fuck out. Get the, you know, I feel as though there's endless applications to this. So, I'm a big fan. Big fan. It's mildly inappropriate, I admit. But so are a lot of things. Come on. Harrier. The Harrier jet, I would imagine. They don't really make those anymore, do they? Do they? I don't know. I'm not up on my latest fighter jet tech these days. Not quite sure if Harriers are in use or not. I used to know that stuff. I used to be really big into planes, and I wanted to be a pilot for a really long time. I wanted to be a fighter pilot. I wanted to be Top Gun. And I don't mean like I just want to be Top Gun for like I was in middle school. Like I was looking into going to the Air Force Academy for college. This was not just a little fling of a phase. In order to get into the Air Force Academy, you have to get like a letter from your senator or your governor recommending you to go. And I had gotten that letter. I had applied. There was pretty much it boiled down to there was a letter on my desk. I don't know that it was an acceptance letter, but it was pretty much, I had 2 letters. I had an application. I had yes, you can go to film school or you can go to the Air Force Academy. And I had them both sitting on my desk. And I was debating what to do with the rest of my life. And I decided to go to film school instead. The determining factor was I thought, if I go to the Air Force Academy or the Naval Academy no, I was going to go to the Air Force Academy in Boulder, Colorado. And I thought, if I go to the Air Force Academy, you have to go to school for 4 years or 5 years, and then you're in the Air Force and you have to do at least, I think it was 7 years, 6 or 7 years like that. And I did the math and I realized I wasn't going to, quote, get out until I was 30. And being a 17-year-old high school student, I was like, 30? Oh my God, I'm going to be dead by then. It's going to be my whole life. I don't want to be 30 by the time I finally like get my life back and can do stuff. Like, oh my God, my life will be over at 30. And I turn 32 next week. And yeah, I could be making like 6 figures as a pilot now. And instead, I make movies. This week, I filmed a commercial with Dan Marino and a new TV show called Animal Crackers, which stars Dan Marino as the host. And Dan Marino introduces America's Funniest Home Video clips of professional mascots punking real life fans. And I shot all of the Dan Marino stuff over the last 2 days, and that's my job. Could have been a pilot. Could have been an Air Force pilot, flying fighter jets. I could have been making 6 figures, and instead I'm shooting professional mascots, punking people. This is my life. This is the choice I have made. Yeah. So decisions in your life. Yeah. So that happened. We gotta go buy... Before we get on the Tiny Bronco, let's go back and buy our HP Plus materia. Since that is right here anyway. And hopefully we will get into another fight and earn the other like 800 hours that we need. So she's used it, what, 3 times? 4 times? 3 times? 3 times? 4 times? I think 4 times. I think we're at 4. So she's used it 4 more times. And then she'll learn the other thing. And then we will Great Gospel. And we'll use it once so that we can see it and unlock the achieves. And it will be awesome. A war gong. It's always good to have a war gong. You need one of those things when you're going to war. You should not go to war without a war gong. You're setting yourself up for failure, I believe. This way, yes. Oh, this way. Nope. This ways and this ways. This ways. Burn up, burn up, burn up, burn up, burn up. This ways. And use guys. HP plus. HP plus. Yes. Do 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 do. Yeah. HP plus. Okay, so everybody gets one. You have one. You don't have one. You have one. So you need one. Heal, Choco Mog, Steel. Don't need Steel as much as we need more hit points. Steel turns into Mug, which is useful. Throw turns into Coin, which is useful. But not for a long time. Okay. Let's get out of here, and we will end the episode. And it will be awesome. And all the things will be great. Alright, well, thank you all for tuning in. Or watching. I guess you don't really tune in again these days. You just kind of click. Well, thanks for clicking, if you did. Yeah. I'm not gonna... whatever. I'm wondering... Because YouTube people usually say, hey, if you like, and you like, subscribe, and all that other fun. But I just can't bring myself to say that stuff. It seems weird. If you like it, I hope you do like it. And I hope you will continue watching. I'm not going to say the usual tropes. But I will say goodbye, and I will see you next episode. So until then, thank you, and goodbye.